Hey there, looking for your first Joomla web host or considering switching web hosts? Well, Bluehost may be the perfect fit for you. Today we will test and review all the plans and features that Bluehost has to help you make the best decision. This is Joomla Hosting Reviews, where we test and review anything related to Joomla and web hosting. We'll give you the pros, the cons, and everything you need to make the best decision. Welcome to Joomla Hosting Reviews. I'm Steven Johnson. So you're either starting out with a new Joomla project or considering switching your current web host over to Bluehost. Well, I tell you what, we're here to help. We've hosted with these guys for over 3 years, and it's been a really good experience. And over those 3 years, we figured out where they really excel and where they can use some help. So let's first give you a quick overview of Bluehost. They were founded in 1996, so they've been around for at least 15 years. They're out of Provo, Utah, and they host millions and millions of websites. And their facilities include over 50,000 square foot headquarters and data centers totaling 20,000 square feet. So they do have first-rate facilities. They're also a really well-known host and one of the major players in web hosting. And any webmaster that is worth their HTML has definitely heard of these guys. All right, so we're going to talk about our personal first-hand Joomla hosting experience. Like I said, we've been with these guys for over 3 years, and we'll start you through the process. First was the sign-up. Very easy, very straightforward, the way it should be. Minimal plan choices and minimal pricing options, so not a whole lot to get confused or decide what you need to do there. The next step, once we got our account, which was created in minutes, was the site transfer. This was very easy. They have a cPanel-based servers. If you're not familiar with cPanel, it's pretty much the industry standard when it comes to web hosting. So chances are you've worked with this in the past, or if you haven't, use a developer, they've worked with it in the past. cPanel works great with Joomla, and with being at so many hosts, you don't get any surprises when you're moving stuff around. So the transfer and setup was really great. Now, once we were up and running over the past 3 years with Bluehost, the speeds have been fast, tech support's been there when we need them, and everything's really gone really well. Great uptime, and again, like I said, there's very nice speed out of Bluehost. We can also talk a little bit about the price. The price is very competitive among other top-tier shared hosting providers. You might find some providers that are a little bit cheaper, but really what are you going to save? $1 a month? And I guarantee your time is worth more than that. So you're spending a little bit more for Bluehost, but when you factor in your time, you're saving money. Because if you have those headaches or whatever with a really cheap host, you'll suck up a lot of time and have nothing to show for it. So, the price is good on it and competitive with all the other shared hosts. And the last is the areas where they're not so good. And this is a little bit of a double-sided coin, I suppose, because we'll tell you, they are not great for really complicated or really high-volume Joomla websites. They don't offer VPS or dedicated servers. But that's partly what makes them great for all the people that are just looking for shared hosting, is they focus on the shared market and run that as good as possible. And so for 80–90% of all the websites, Bluehost is a perfect fit, and they do a great job. Now, if you are a complicated site where you got a lot of permission issues, or you get incredibly high volumes of traffic, Bluehost is not going to be the best fit for you. And honestly, you're going to be looking for more expensive hosting anyway. So where they're not good for a few, they're really good for everybody else. Okay, so let's go through some of the pros and cons. The first pro is they have reasonably fast servers. Not the fastest in the world, but for the price, you're going to get some really good speed and stability out of it. The next is they have cPanel servers, which is the industry standard, and you won't run into any weird permissions issues, PHP conflicts, other kind of odd issues that you might get with a non-cPanel server. The price is very competitive. Just a few dollars a month, you get an incredible amount of service, and they also offer one-click installs. So if you are new to Joomla and you aren't really sure how to install it by yourself yet, they do have simple scripts, which you just click the button and Joomla is installed for you. Now let's talk about the cons. And there's really just one with these guys, and that is they don't offer VPS and dedicated servers. So if your site does grow and you're going to need more server resources or something more involved, Bluehost won't be there for you. But they kind of just focus on the shared server market and leave the dedicated stuff to the other companies. So if you do grow really large, they won't be there for you. But all in all, it's a very good company. Let's talk about the Bluehost plans and pricing. Unlike other hosting companies that have 15 different plans and all kinds of crazy prices, Bluehost offers 2 plans, a standard and a pro plan, and the price drops the longer that you commit to them. So if you pay for a year up front, it's one price. If you pay for 3 years up front, it's another price. So let's go through these in the standard plans. The 12-month price or 1-year commitment is $6.95 per month, or you'll pay $83.40 up front. The next time commitment is 24 months or 2 years, where you pay $5.95 per month, or you'll pay $142.80 up front for the 2-year commitment. And the final time frame is 36 months or 3 years, where you pay $4.95 per month, or $178.20 up front for the 3-year commitment. Looking at these, I would recommend either going with a 12-month, because that gets you in the cheapest, or going for the 3-year. If you were to look at the 2-year, you can actually just get the whole 3rd year for just $30 more. So if I were in that situation, that's what I would do. Along with the standard plan, you'd get unlimited disk space, unlimited site transfer, you can host unlimited domains, and you get all the other standard shared hosting features, such as email, FTP accounts, those big long lists that you get everything. So now if we start talking about the Pro plan, now this goes for $19.95 per month, and you have to commit to 1 year, or that's going to set you back $239 for the year. And when you look at it, all the time and effort you're going to be putting into your website, $240 is not a whole lot for everything that you're going to get. With the Pro plan, you get all the standard plan features, plus you get more CPU and more resources. You get Site Backup Pro, which is a tool that backs up your website. You'll get a dedicated IP address, which is nice. You get an SSL certificate, which is good. And you get several other items that come along with it. But we just highlighted the most important ones. Now, Bluehost does add or offer several add-ons, which they'll give you a site lock for domain security, which is $14.99 a year. You can go with Site Backup Pro for $12.95 a year. If you do go with the Pro plan, then you get it for free. And you can get Search Engine Jumpstart for $14.99, which I think is something by SEO Gears, and they'll help get your site indexed, which you can go with any of those if you want. So that leads us to the final section, with the conclusion, which is, should you go with Bluehost or not? And really, I would say if you feel good about Bluehost, you think they will do a good job for you, then I would give them a shot. I know for a fact that they provide good servers at a good price, things are stable, and things are fast. So if you feel good about them, then go ahead and give them a try, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with that. And we hope you found that this review has been helpful. I know we've enjoyed hosting with Bluehost for the past 3 years or so, and they've done a good job for us. So if you like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can check out our full Bluehost review at joomlahostingreviews.com. Share it with your friends, and be sure to check back for future updates, more reviews happening in the Joomla and the web hosting world. So this has been Steven Johnson, and I'll see you next time.